Good morning, seated, 90-degree knee bend barbell. The barbell seated good morning with a 90-degree knee bend is one of the best exercises for increasing hip strength and flexibility. The primary focus of this exercise is the hip hinge, or in gymnastic strength training, we call it the anterior pelvic tilt. Initially, you want to focus on developing the full range of motion. Can you maintain a flat lower back and get your chest to the bench? To accomplish this, you'll need to choose a weight that helps you move into a deeper range of motion. If the weight is too light, it won't push you into a new range. If the weight is too heavy, the body's natural response is to hold muscle tension and decrease the range of motion. This is a protective mechanism that prevents injury. You will need to find the Goldilocks of weights that allows you to find the deepest range of motion available to you. The seated good morning to target can be a helpful exercise for training and measuring your flexibility progress. To perform the 90-degree knee bend seated good morning, you want to sit on an elevated surface that places the thighs parallel to the floor. Sitting on a slightly lower elevation is okay, but the lower you go, the greater the flexibility demands. Place the barbell on your back and sit on the elevated surface. You want to sit on your hip bones and set a slight anterior pelvic tilt, APT. You want to sit far enough back on the bench so you have the space to touch your chest to the bench when you lean the shoulders forward and down. Notice that the torso is not upright. There is a slight forward lean. Often when we sit upright, we lose the APT. So it's best to maintain a slight forward lean at the top of each repetition. Bend your knees to 90 degrees and place your feet flat on the floor outside shoulder width. You want to create enough space for the hips to move and for the torso to fit between the thighs as you hinge forward and down. If the feet are too close together, it's impossible to get your chest to the bench. By bending the knees, you'll decrease the tension in the hamstrings and adductors and allow the hips to move into a greater range of APT. At the start of the rep, try to lengthen the spine and maintain a flat lower back as you move. Pulling down on the barbell as if you're trying to bend the barbell across your shoulders can be helpful. This will create tension in the back muscles and help you maintain a flat lower back. As you hinge at the hips and allow the shoulders to move forward and down, imagine pushing your butt back as if you're trying to slide your butt along the elevated surface. The butt will not move, but the intention will help you tilt the pelvis forward and find a better range of motion. As you lean the shoulders forward and down, use the glutes to pull the knees out to the sides. Continue to lower down as far as mobility will allow. Can you touch your belly to the bench? Can you touch the bottom of your rib cage to the bench? Can you touch your chest to the bench? Step by step, the range of motion will increase and you'll be able to place more of your torso on the bench. You must maintain a flat lower back or have only the slightest amount of thoracic rounding at the very bottom of the rep. Once you reach the end range or touch your chest to the bench, reverse the movement and return to the starting position with a slightly forward torso lean to maintain the APT. Once you've developed the flexibility to touch your chest to the bench, you can start to work on building more strength in this exercise. While developing the flexibility, I suggest working with roughly 20 to 35 kilos maximum weight on the bar. Performing 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions is an excellent place to start for most people. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.